Deep within the Ural Mountains lies Black Dolphin Prison, a name that sends shivers down the spines of even the most hardened criminals. The prison stands as a stark reminder of the consequences of transgression, a place where hope vanishes into the cold Siberian air. Black Dolphin Prison is not for the faint of heart. It is a place of strict rules, unrelenting security, and a pervasive sense of isolation. The prison's ominous name, derived from a statue crafted by the inmates, hints at the darkness within its walls. The statue, a simple depiction of a dolphin, belies the brutal realities of life inside this notorious institution. Here, amidst the unforgiving landscape, lives a community defined by its past deeds. These are not ordinary prisoners. They are murderers, terrorists, and serial killers, each serving life sentences for their heinous crimes. Their stories, often whispered through barred windows and heavy steel doors, paint a chilling portrait of the human capacity for both good and evil. Within the fortified walls of Black Dolphin, every aspect of life is meticulously controlled. Inmates live in perpetual confinement, their movements restricted, their interactions monitored. Yet even in this environment of extreme deprivation, stories emerge. Whispers of resilience, despair, and the enduring power of the human spirit. The prison, shrouded in secrecy, has long been a source of fascination and dread. Rumors spread like wildfire, tales of brutal punishments, psychological torment, and the crushing weight of perpetual confinement. But beyond the sensationalism lies a deeper story, one that speaks to the complexities of justice, punishment, and the human condition. What is it like to spend a lifetime within the walls of Black Dolphin? What thoughts go through the minds of those who will never again experience freedom? We will examine the lives of its inmates, the crimes they have committed, and the conditions they endure. The story of Black Dolphin Prison begins not with dolphins but with eagles. In 1742, under Tsarina Elizabeth, Sol-Iletsk became a prison for the empire's most dangerous criminals. Political prisoners, rebels, and dissenters were confined in harsh conditions. The desolate Orenburg steppe made escape nearly impossible. For over a century, Iletsk fortress symbolized Tsarist authority. The fall of the Romanov dynasty in 1917 marked a new chapter in its history. The Russian Revolution of 1917 brought upheaval that shook the nation to its core. The Tsarist regime crumbled under the weight of revolution. Iletsk fortress became a pawn in a larger game. Control of the prison changed hands numerous times. It served as a strategic outpost in the struggle for control. The Bolsheviks transformed Iletsk fortress into a prison. It became a holding pen for enemies of the revolution. The prison's population swelled with political prisoners. The methods employed grew increasingly brutal. The vast emptiness of the steppe served a sinister purpose. It provided a veil of secrecy. The remoteness made it ideal for the regime's dirty work. The winds carried the cries of prisoners and horrors within. Iletsk fortress became a microcosm of the Soviet Union. The prison's transformation mirrored the nation's shift to totalitarian rule. The 1930s saw the rise of Joseph Stalin and the implementation of his brutal policies. These led to the creation of the Gulag system, a vast network of forced labor camps. Prisoners, or zeks, endured unimaginable cruelty, forced labor, scarce food, and constant violence. The Gulag system cast a long shadow over the Soviet Union. After Stalin's death in 1953, the Soviet Union began de-Stalinization. The brutal Gulag system was dismantled. Iletsk fortress remained operational, housing notorious criminals. With the Soviet Union's collapse in 1991, its future was uncertain. It transformed into Black Dolphin Prison, a name shrouded in mystery. The name quickly became synonymous with its fearsome reputation. Black Dolphin Prison stands as a chilling reminder of the past. Reaching Black Dolphin Prison is a journey into the heart of isolation. Located on the barren steppes of Orenburg Oblast, near the Kazakhstan border, it's a place forgotten by time and deliberately kept off the beaten track. The closest town, Sol-Iletsk, is a mere speck on the map, its name barely a whisper in the vast emptiness of the region. The journey for new inmates, already burdened by their crimes and sentences, is long and arduous. Transported in windowless vans, their only view of the outside world is the endless expanse of the steppe, a constant reminder of their separation from society. The further they travel, the more palpable the sense of isolation becomes, the weight of their confinement pressing down on them. As the vans approach the prison, the landscape remains unchanged, flat, featureless, unforgiving. The only sign of life is the occasional flock of birds, their cries echoing eerily in the stillness. This desolate landscape, devoid of any landmarks or familiar sights, serves as a stark reminder of the prisoners' detachment from the world they once knew. The journey to Black Dolphin is not just a physical one, it's a psychological descent into the abyss. It's a stripping away of identity, a constant reminder of the harsh reality that awaits them within the prison walls. The isolation of the location is intentional, a key element in the prison's strategy for containment and control. Black Dolphin Prison stands as a monument to confinement, a fortress of fear rising from the desolate steppe. Surrounded by towering walls topped with razor wire and watched over by armed guards in watchtowers, it presents an intimidating picture of impenetrable security. The prison's architecture, a chilling blend of Tsarist-era solidity and modern-day surveillance, leaves no doubt about its purpose: to hold within its grasp the most dangerous of criminals. The walls themselves, weathered and scarred, seem to whisper tales of the prison's long and brutal history. Each scratch on the stone, each faded mark left by time, speaks of the countless lives that have passed through these gates. The prison's design, with its narrow corridors, multiple checkpoints, and ever-present surveillance cameras, reinforces the constant state of control. Every inch of Black Dolphin is designed to restrict movement and minimize the possibility of escape. Heavy steel doors clang shut with a finality that echoes through the corridors. The guards, trained in hand-to-hand combat and armed with automatic weapons, patrol the perimeter with an unwavering vigilance. Their presence is a constant reminder of the consequences of transgression. There is no respite from the oppressive atmosphere of confinement. Even the exercise yards, small concrete enclosures open to the sky, offer no glimpse of the outside world. The walls, stretching high above, serve as a constant reminder of the prisoners' isolation, their lives confined within the prison's suffocating embrace. Within the fortified walls of Black Dolphin, the prison's interior is a labyrinth of confinement. Cells, designed for 2 inmates, are cramped and Spartan, furnished with only the bare essentials: bunk beds, a small table, and a toilet. The prisoners spend the majority of their lives within these confined spaces, their movements restricted, their interactions monitored. Movement within the prison is tightly controlled. Inmates are always accompanied by at least 2 guards and are forced to walk bent over at the waist, their hands clasped behind their backs. This posture of submission is a constant reminder of their powerlessness, a physical manifestation of their subjugation. Even within the confines of their cells, privacy is a luxury they cannot afford. The prison operates under a strict regime of silence. Talking is forbidden outside of designated areas and times, further isolating the prisoners and fostering an atmosphere of oppressive silence. This enforced silence, while intended to maintain order, also serves to amplify the psychological toll of confinement. The only respite from the monotony of prison life comes in the form of work assignments. Prisoners are required to work, their labor contributing to the prison's self-sufficiency. These tasks, while mundane, provide a welcome distraction from the crushing boredom and isolation of their daily lives. The men and women tasked with guarding Black Dolphin Prison are a breed apart. They are the gatekeepers of this realm of shadows, entrusted with the responsibility of containing some of Russia's most dangerous individuals. Their lives are defined by routine, discipline, and an unwavering commitment to security. The guards, many of whom come from families with a long history of service in the Russian penal system, undergo rigorous training. They are schooled in hand-to-hand combat, firearms proficiency, and psychological manipulation techniques. Their training prepares them for any eventuality, ensuring that they are always one step ahead of the inmates they guard. Life as a guard at Black Dolphin is far from glamorous. The work is demanding, the conditions harsh, and the constant threat of violence ever present. The guards are acutely aware of the risks involved, knowing that a single lapse in judgment could have deadly consequences. Despite the challenges, many guards view their work as a calling, a necessary evil in the fight against crime and chaos. They are the silent guardians of society, standing watch over those who have violated its most sacred laws. Their dedication and sacrifice often go unnoticed, their lives shrouded in the same secrecy that surrounds the prison itself. Dawn breaks over the desolate steppe, casting a cold grey light on Black Dolphin Prison. Inside, a new day begins, but not with freedom or new experiences. Each day is a replica of the last, maintaining order and control. The day starts with a wake-up call at 6 o'clock. Inmates have 15 minutes to dress and tidy their cells. Every corner is scrutinized. Any deviation results in swift punishment. Breakfast is bread and weak tea at 6:45. Inmates eat in their cells, monitored by cameras and guards. The silence is broken only by the clanging of trays. There is no conversation, only the weight of confinement. After breakfast, inmates are marched to the workshops. The workshops are filled with the sounds of industry. The work keeps prisoners occupied and contributes to the prison's self-sufficiency. Silence is a constant companion within the walls of Black Dolphin. Conversation between inmates is strictly forbidden outside of designated areas and times, a rule enforced with an iron fist. The guards, ever vigilant, patrol the corridors and workshops, their presence a constant reminder of the consequences of transgression. The enforced silence, while intended to maintain order and prevent the formation of alliances that could threaten security, takes a heavy psychological toll on the inmates. Humans are social creatures, hardwired for interaction and communication. Deprived of these basic needs, the prisoners of Black Dolphin retreat inwards, their thoughts and emotions bottled up, festering in the darkness of their own minds. The silence is particularly deafening during the long hours spent in solitary confinement, a common punishment for even minor infractions. In these stark, windowless cells, inmates are completely cut off from the outside world, their only companions their own thoughts and the ever-present darkness. Time loses all meaning in solitary, stretching out endlessly before them. The weight of silence seeps into every aspect of life at Black Dolphin, shaping the prisoner's thoughts, emotions, and interactions. It is a tool of control, a weapon wielded by the guards to maintain order and crush any flicker of rebellion. But it is also a breeding ground for despair, a heavy cloak that suffocates the human spirit. Life within Black Dolphin Prison takes a heavy toll on the human psyche. Constant surveillance, lack of privacy, and the threat of violence create perpetual stress. Shadows of the mind dance freely, blurring the line between sanity and madness. Many inmates struggle with depression, anxiety, and PTSD. Some retreat into themselves, while others find solace in religion. The psychological impact extends beyond the prison walls. Many struggle to reintegrate into society, haunted by their experiences. The prison leaves a permanent mark on the human soul. Despite the harsh realities of life at Black Dolphin, glimmers of hope can be found in the most unexpected places. Acts of kindness, however small, offer a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit. Prisoners find ways to connect, to offer support and solace in the face of adversity. In the workshops, inmates communicate through subtle gestures, a shared glance, a knowing nod. They share their meager rations, offer words of encouragement, and celebrate small victories. These acts of defiance provide a lifeline, a reminder that even in the darkest of places, humanity can endure. In Black Dolphin Prison, one name stands out for its sheer brutality: Alexander Pichushkin, the Chessboard Killer. Pichushkin aimed to kill 64 people, one for each square on a chessboard. His victims, mostly elderly men, were lured to Moscow's Vitsa Park. Pichushkin showed no remorse, his confessions chilling even the most hardened prison guards. Sentenced to life in Black Dolphin, he remains a haunting figure of human depravity. The story of Black Dolphin is not just about the criminals it houses. It's also about the men and women tasked with guarding them. Denis Cheryomushkin, a former police officer, found himself on the other side of the bars in 2013, convicted of murder. His case, shrouded in allegations of police corruption, paints a murky picture of a man who crossed the line he had sworn to uphold. For Cheryomushkin, the transition from law enforcer to inmate was a brutal fall from grace. Within the walls of Black Dolphin, he became a symbol of the complex nature of justice. While Black Dolphin has earned a reputation for its near-impenetrable security, its history is not without its daring escapes. One name in particular is whispered with a mixture of awe and fear within the prison walls. Vasily Sichihikin, a man who seemingly defied the odds, escaping not once but twice from high-security facilities. Sichihikin, a skilled thief and escape artist, first gained notoriety in 1993 when he managed to break free from a prison in the Komi Republic, a remote region in northwest Russia. His escape, a testament to his cunning and resourcefulness, involved scaling multiple fences, navigating a labyrinthine network of corridors, and finally disappearing into the vast taiga forest that surrounded the prison. Recaptured after several months on the run, Sichihikin was deemed a high-risk inmate and transferred to Black Dolphin, where he would face even tighter security and constant surveillance. Undeterred, Sichihikin meticulously planned his next escape, exploiting a flaw in the prison's ventilation system. In 2000, he vanished once again, leaving behind a legacy of daring and a prison administration scrambling for answers. Sichihikin's second escape, a testament to his unwavering determination and ability to exploit even the smallest weaknesses in a system designed to contain him, made him a legend within the Russian penal system. Though eventually recaptured and returned to Black Dolphin, his story serves as a reminder that human ingenuity and the desire for freedom can, at times, overcome even the most formidable obstacles. Black Dolphin Prison stands as a stark and imposing monument to the darker aspects of human nature, a testament to the capacity for both great evil and enduring resilience. Located in a remote corner of the Russian steppe, it is a place where silence reigns, where time seems to stand still, and where hope is a precious and often elusive commodity. The prison's very existence raises profound questions about the nature of justice, punishment, and the very essence of what it means to be human. The stories that emerge from within Black Dolphin's fortified walls are both chilling and poignant, a tapestry woven from threads of despair, brutality, and the indomitable human spirit. From the chilling confessions of serial killers to the quiet acts of kindness exchanged between prisoners, Black Dolphin offers a glimpse into the complexities of human nature, a world where darkness and light exist in a perpetual and often unsettling dance. As we reflect on the stories of those who inhabit this realm of shadows, the inmates, the guards, the families forever marked by the crimes committed, and the punishments meted out, we are forced to confront uncomfortable truths about our own capacity for both compassion and cruelty. Black Dolphin serves as a stark reminder that the line between good and evil is often blurred, that even in the darkest of places, glimmers of humanity can endure. The enduring enigma of Black Dolphin lies not just in the brutal realities of its existence, but in the profound questions it raises about our own humanity. It is a place that challenges our preconceived notions of justice and punishment, forcing us to confront the uncomfortable truth that the answers to these complex questions are rarely simple or straightforward. Black Dolphin stands as a stark and enduring reminder of the human capacity for both great darkness and extraordinary resilience, a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit to endure even in the face of unimaginable adversity.